August 1590, Roanoke Island, the coast of modern-day North Carolina. Governor John White steps off his ship. He has been gone for 3 long years. He is desperate to see his daughter and his granddaughter, Virginia, the first English child born in America. He walks towards the settlement he left behind. He expects to see chimney smoke. He expects to hear children playing. Instead, he hears only the wind in the trees. The village is abandoned. The houses have been taken down. There are no bodies, no blood, no signs of a battle. 115 men, women, and children vanished. The only clue is a single word carved into a wooden post of the fort. Croton. No distress signal, no cross, just a name and a mystery that would haunt history for 400 years. To understand the fear, you have to understand the isolation. In 1587, America was an alien planet to the English. There were no maps, no cities, just endless dark forest. John White led the group of settlers. They built homes, they planted crops. But supplies ran low. White had to return to England to get help. He promised his family, "I will be back in 3 months." He lied, not on purpose, but fate intervened. War broke out between England and Spain. The Spanish Armada blocked the ocean. Every ship was needed for battle. John White was stuck in England for 3 agonizing years. Every night he wondered, are they starving? Are they cold? Are they still alive? When White finally returned in 1590, the forest had already started to reclaim the colony. Vines were growing over the walls. He found his own chests, which he had buried before leaving. They were dug up and ruined. Books torn apart, armor rusted by the rain. This meant someone had been there. But who? The settlers had a code. White told them, "If you have to leave by force, carve a cross into a tree." He searched every tree. He found the word Croton, but there was no cross. This suggested they left peacefully. Croton was an island nearby, home to a friendly native tribe. White wanted to sail there immediately. He was so close to the answer. But a massive hurricane struck the coast. The anchor cable snapped. The crew threatened mutiny if they didn't leave. Heartbroken, John White was forced to sail back to England, leaving his family behind forever. He never returned. What happened to the 115 souls? Theory 1, assimilation. This is the hopeful theory. They realized help wasn't coming. They were starving. So they moved to Croton Island and joined the native tribes. Years later, explorers reported seeing native children with gray eyes and blonde hair. They spoke words that sounded like Old English. Did they simply become part of the land? Theory 2, the slaughter. The chief of the powerful Powhatan tribe later claimed he killed the settlers because they were encroaching on his land. He even showed explorers British musket barrels and mortar bowls as trophies. Was the peaceful departure just a lie to hide a massacre? Theory 3, the Dare Stones. In the 1930s, a series of stones were found in the woods, supposedly carved by White's daughter, Eleanor Dare. The stones told a horrific story of sickness, war, and death, listing the names of the dead. Historians called them fakes. But recently, experts are looking again. What if the last survivors tried to leave a message in stone, knowing wood would rot? We have dug up the earth of Roanoke. We have tested DNA. We have analyzed tree rings from 1590 to check for drought. But the forest keeps its secrets. Imagine the night they left. The torches flickering, the fear in the children's eyes, walking into the black woods, knowing they would never see civilization again. The lost colony didn't just disappear. It walked into the shadows and became a ghost story.